Hello everyone, Scott Christie here, and I'm giving you an update on my 4Life Transform 30-day accelerator system. I started this 14 days ago and made my first video, and my weight was 182.4. Now, I haven't weighed myself today, so I don't know exactly where I'm at, but I've been fluctuating, going up and going down. Some days you lose 6 or 7 pounds, and some days you only lose 3 or 4. As far as the difference there's no in between to where you were at. I would say maybe around 178, somewhere around there would be the happy medium. In saying that, I wanted to tell you that I didn't give up too much for my diet. The only thing I gave up was I gave up pizza and I gave up soda. And I also cut my bread intake in half. That was about it. And the reason I did that was because I knew that I was going to have some functions coming up in that time frame. So I knew I was going to be eating birthday cake, eating ice cream. So I went ahead and didn't really get serious about the diet. And that was my plan from the beginning anyways. Now I have 19 days left, so those 19 days I'm going to get serious about my diet. And it's so funny because I have a friend that I showed the first video to, and I've known him for a while, never actually met him, introduced ourselves. So we did that this past weekend, and I was telling him that I only gave up the soda and the pizza and cut my bread in half. And he was kind of concerned about it because he looked at the video and then he sent me a text that said that he was kind of concerned that I wasn't taking my diet too seriously, so that I wasn't going to be able to meet my challenge, or meet my goal during the challenge. So his name is David. He's a young guy. He's a bodybuilder himself, and he wants to be a personal trainer. It's one of his goals to be a personal trainer. And he was really concerned about me. But David, thank you for your concern. I'm really going to get serious on the diet for the next 19 days. So I really wanted to touch on something else while I'm here, and that is hydration. We live in Houston, Texas, and it's really, really hot outside. The last few days it's been 100 and something degrees. And if you're not careful, if you're not careful, you can get dehydrated real easy. And you might get headaches, you might get cold sweats, dizziness, disorientation, even not nauseous, throwing up possibly. So there's a formula out there, and it's in the Transform pack. It's on step 3, and it tells you how much water do you need. And the formula that they use, and that I've seen so many times in other places that show formulas about how much hydration you should have, is you take your body weight and you cut it in half, and that's how many ounces that you need to drink. And that's just for maintenance. Now, I know that sounds kind of like a lot of water, because if you cut your body weight in half and that's how many ounces you need, it's not really what it sounds like. What it is that if you weigh 50 pounds, cut it in half, that's 25, and that's how many ounces you should be drinking every day, just for maintenance. 25 ounces. You weigh 100, 50 ounces. You weigh 200, 100 ounces, so on and so forth. So that's just a recommendation. Of course, if you sweat a lot, if you work out or outside in the heat, and or if you have a physical job inside a warehouse like I do, you need to drink more water. Keep yourself fully hydrated. It'll help you with your sleep. It'll help you with your digestion. It'll help you with stress. It'll help you with the cells, your reproduction of healthy cells in your body. So arthritis, it'll help you with arthritis as well. So make sure you stay hydrated, especially in this hot heat. And anytime, because sometimes people that are on a diet, they have a tendency not to, they cut back on their drinking fluids as well. So don't cut back on the water. Stay hydrated. Anyways, let's take the weight, and we'll see where we're at here. Whoops, I'm gonna have to move it back a little bit. 176.8. 176.8. That's not bad. I started out at 182. 182.4. 76.8. That's what, 5.5 pounds? So that's pretty good. I think that's a real good goal. I'm on track to meet my goal, to weigh between 160 and 165 in 30 days. And if I don't hit that, that's fine. You know, a guy once told me, you know, if you set your goals to shoot for the moon, if you don't hit the moon, you'll end up in the stars. So, plus I'm lifting weights, so I'm doing strength exercises as well. So, you know, if I'm losing fat, which I am, I don't know if you can tell, but it's gone down quite a bit. And this back here has gone down quite a bit. So I'm losing fat, but I might be replacing it with muscle. So 6.5 pounds, 11 days, that's about a half a pound a day. That's not bad, not bad at all. 5.5 pounds, that's yeah, I'm right on track. So anyways, I just wanted to come to you, and I'll be shooting you another video in a couple of days. So peace, and God bless you. Bye.